Today I'm going to tell you a very exciting story about a little boy named Tom Thumb. Do you know why he was called that? Well, it's because he was as tiny as a thumb. Yes, that's small. Even though he was the smallest of all his brothers, Tom Thumb was very brave and very smart. Tom Thumb lived with his mom, dad, and 6 brothers in a little house in the forest. His parents loved Tom Thumb and his brothers very much, but they had a problem. They didn't have enough food for everyone. One day, feeling very sad, they decided to take Tom Thumb and his brothers to the forest, thinking they could find something to eat there. But since Tom Thumb was very clever, he heard his parents' plan and thought of a way not to get lost. Before leaving home, Tom Thumb collected some small white stones and put them in his pocket. As they walked through the forest, he dropped the stones one by one, making a little path they could follow back. When it got dark and they were far from home, Tom Thumb's parents left and the brothers were alone and a little scared. But Tom Thumb said,
"Don't worry. Look, I left these stones so we can find our way back."
And that's what they did. Following the stones, they all got home safe and sound. The next day, the same thing happened, but this time, Tom Thumb didn't have any stones. So, he used little crumbs of bread to mark the path. But oh no! The birds ate all the crumbs, and when they tried to go back, there were no crumbs left to follow. Tom Thumb and his brothers were lost in the forest. While they were trying to find a way back, they came across the house of a scary giant. But brave Tom Thumb thought of a plan so the giant wouldn't hurt them. They snuck into the giant's house while he was sleeping, and Tom Thumb told his brothers to be very, very quiet so the giant wouldn't wake up. In the end, Tom Thumb and his brothers managed to get out of the giant's house and find their way home. They got back safe and sound, and from then on, Tom Thumb's parents were very happy to have them all together. They learned to trust in Tom Thumb's bravery and intelligence, because even though he was very small, he always found a way to protect his family. And that's the end of the story of Tom Thumb, the little boy who was brave and very smart. Wasn't it an amazing adventure?